coming up slowly, sun over the hill. Daylight's still a long time coming, but I know it will. Been another spell, but we're coming away. So we'll be rude, we'll be loud, as long as it takes. But this is why we crank the dial to the right. Ooh, this is why we're biting the bullet. We know the kids are right. Sing! Ooh, ooh, different colors. Ooh, ooh, we carry each other. Ooh, ooh, just different colors. This is why we're biting the bullet. We know the kids are right. We keep cranking the music up, driving through our towns. But they don't wanna hear, they want us to turn it down. So come on lovers, come on haters, tonight we raise the fire. 'Cause when the people get to dancing, they forget about taking sides. But this is why we crank the dial to the right. Ooh, this is why we're biting the bullet, we know the kids are right. Sing! Ooh, different colors. Ooh, we carry each other. Ooh, just different colors. This is why we're biting the bullet. We know the kids are right. Coming awake out of your spell, as long as it takes. We're coming awake, we're coming awake out of your spell, as long as it takes. We're coming awake. This is why we crank the dial to the right. Ooh, this is why we're biting the bullet. We know the kids are right. Yeah, you can sing. Say, this is why we're tearing it up all night. Ooh, this is why we're biting the bullet. We know the kids are right. Yeah. Ooh, different colors. Ooh, we carry each other. Ooh, just different colors. This is why we're biting the bullet. We know the kids are right. Different colors. We carry each other. Oh yeah. Just different colors. This is why we're biting the bullet. We know the kids are right. Thank you.
Walk the moon, everybody. Make some noise. Keep it going. Yeah. Wow, you guys are good at what you do.
Thank you.
Yeah, the whole music thing. I think you're gonna be okay in this.
Oh,
world.
good. We're working on it
Yeah.
day by day.
Did you study music in college? Is
We
that what I
actually
read?
did. Each of us studied music. Each of us studied a different vein of music.
Is that why you're so good at writing songs?
No, but we certainly can sound smart when we talk about it.
You do. Yes. I mean that though. I mean, you put out a record a couple years ago. Anna's Son was on there, and you got a lot of fans from it, and it got to this point where Walk the Moon is definitely going to be able to make a living being in the band. But then you have to make a sophomore record, right? Which is always tough.
Which is the scary thing, yeah.
And then you give us this song called Shut Up and Dance, which is like the biggest song that's ever existed in the history of the world. Which I appreciate. I need great songs to play on the radio. But when that song was finished, did you know it was going to turn into what it did?
We definitely had a feeling. We really felt it the first time we played it live. We had just written the song and just learned this, barely really knew the song, and had this college show in St. Louis. And by the second chorus, the kids were singing the lyrics, and you know, we were forgetting lyrics, you know. So the fact that they knew the song better than we did told us something.
It's amazing. Yeah, and you know, working at a radio station, you play certain songs a decent amount of times, and as time goes on, you get tired of certain songs. I've played Shut Up and Dance a lot, but I still find myself really into it. I'm not tired of it at all.
That's awesome.
And I appreciate you making it. I mentioned this when I brought you guys out here. You guys just came from Japan.
Yes, we were in Japan and the Philippines for the last like week and a half.
How was that experience for you?
Oh, it was incredible. We'd never been to Asia as a band before, but the shows were insane. The shows were so much fun, especially in Japan. The audiences were just completely wild and out of control. It was so much fun.
Surely they don't compare it to the Go 96 audience here, though, right? I mean, clearly we're going crazy for you. Did you just land this morning or last night?
Okay, so 2 days ago, it was yesterday in the Philippines. And we left at like 5 a.m. and got in at 10 a.m. today, their time yesterday. So we were traveling for about 29 hours.
It's like Interstellar, the movie Interstellar.
Exactly.
Sort of. Yeah.
Exactly.
Except that made more
Yeah.
sense, what you just said.
Yes.
Yeah.
Matthew McConaughey built us a spaceship,
Yeah.
and we traveled through time, backwards and forwards, to come here for you guys.
And now,
We broke the space-time continuum just for you.
thank you again for being here. As someone who doesn't have his face painted at the moment, and I probably should have because, you know, the whole audience does. What's the face paint all about? How did that come together?
It really started by accident. It was just something we did for the Anna Sun video and for the party that we had when we released it back in our hometown. We just wanted it to have this sort of Neverland and the Lost Boys kind of vibe. But it just went so well the first night that we did it that kids started coming to shows dressed as characters in the videos, and so we started coming in face paint, and it just became this tradition kind of organically, and now it's just a thing.
It's a thing. You're
a
a
thing.
thing. You're touring. You're gonna do
We're-
Cultivate.
We're a thing. We're a band thing.
You're a band. Yeah. You're making songs.
You're like a guy thing. This is a radio. You guys are an audience thing, kind of. It's all happening.
I'm just a guy, but you're a great band, a big band. Thank you so much for being here today with Go 96.3. One more time for Walk the Moon.
Thank you guys.